Watch this security footage carefully. The man walking into that gym at 5:47 a.m. will be dead in 23 minutes. And the killer? Already inside waiting. June 18th, 2024. PowerFit Gym, Mesa, Arizona. External security camera. Timestamp, 5:47 a.m. You're looking at the front entrance. Glass doors. Empty parking lot. Dawn just breaking. A silver Toyota pulls into frame, parks close to the entrance. Driver's door opens. Out steps Marcus Webb, 34 years old. Software engineer. Gym regular. He's wearing a black tank top. Gray shorts. Carries a blue duffel bag. Watch him. He walks toward the entrance. Relaxed. Normal Tuesday morning. He swipes his keycard. 5:47 a.m. Green light. Door unlocks. Marcus pulls the door open. Steps inside. The door closes behind him. This is the last time Marcus Webb is seen alive on camera. But here's what makes this footage critical. Look at the parking lot behind him. Count the cars. 1, 2, 3 vehicles already parked. The gym opened at 5 a.m. Someone got there before Marcus. That someone is about to kill him. 6:11 a.m. 24 minutes after Marcus entered. External camera shows a woman running out of the gym. Frantic, she's screaming. This is Rachel Gomez, 29, yoga instructor. She found the body. Police arrive at 6:17 a.m. Rush inside. They find Marcus Webb in the weight room. Face down. Pool of blood spreading across the rubber floor. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Skull fractured. A 45-pound dumbbell lies next to him. Blood and hair on the metal. Paramedics pronounce him dead at 6:23 a.m. Detective Ryan Foster takes the scene. Interviews Rachel immediately. Rachel's shaking, crying. She tells him she arrived at 6 a.m., went to the yoga studio room, heard nothing unusual. Around 6:10 a.m., she walked to the water fountain. That's when she saw him. Face down, not moving. Blood everywhere. She screamed, ran outside, called 911. Foster asks the critical question. Did you see anyone else in the gym? Rachel pauses, thinks. When I walked in, I heard the locker room door close. I assumed someone was changing, but I never saw them. Foster immediately locks down the building. Every exit covered. They search the entire gym. Locker rooms, bathrooms, storage, offices. Empty. The killer is gone. Before we proceed, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this with your network. Let's grow this community together. Let's proceed. Here's what doesn't make sense. The gym has one entrance, one exit, same door. The external camera captures everyone coming and going. Foster reviews the footage. Between 5:47 a.m., when Marcus entered, and 6:11 a.m., when Rachel ran out screaming, nobody left the building. Nobody. The killer was inside when Rachel arrived, then vanished. Foster pulls all security footage. The gym has 8 cameras total: external entrance, front desk, weight room, cardio area, yoga studio, 2 locker rooms, back hallway. He starts at 5 a.m. when the gym opened. 2 seconds past 5 a.m. Front desk camera. Manager unlocks the front door, turns on lights, goes to the office. 5:14 a.m. External camera. First member arrives. White SUV. Woman exits. Swipes in. This is Patricia Chen. Regular. She goes straight to the treadmills. 5:31 a.m. External camera. Second member. Red sedan. Man exits. Tall. Wearing a hoodie. Face partially obscured by the hood and a baseball cap. He swipes in. Camera shows him walking past the front desk. But here's the problem. The front desk camera doesn't capture him clearly. The angle is wrong. You see his back, the hoodie, nothing else. He walks down the hallway, disappears from view. 5:47 a.m., Marcus Webb enters. Weight room camera shows Marcus at 5:49 a.m. He's doing warm-up stretches, sets his duffel bag down, puts in earbuds. 5:52 a.m. Marcus starts his workout. Bench press. He's alone in the frame. 5:58 a.m. Marcus moves to the squat rack. 6:03 a.m. Marcus walks toward the dumbbell section. Then the weight room camera goes black. Timestamp 6:03 a.m. It stays black for 5 minutes and 18 seconds. At 6:08 a.m., the camera comes back online. When it does, Marcus is on the floor, not moving, blood pooling. Foster rewinds, watches again. The camera didn't malfunction. Someone disconnected it. Someone who knew exactly where the cameras were. Foster focuses on the man in the hoodie, the one who arrived at 5:31 a.m. He pulls footage from every camera, tracking his movement. 5:32 a.m. Hallway camera catches him walking toward the men's locker room. 5:34 a.m. He exits the locker room, still wearing the hoodie. Head down. He walks toward the weight room, enters. Weight room camera shows him in the corner, doing stretches, face still not visible. 5:47 a.m. Marcus enters the gym. 5:49 a.m. Marcus enters the weight room. The man in the hoodie is still there, opposite corner. They don't interact, don't acknowledge each other. Marcus works out. The man stays in his corner, barely moving. 5:58 a.m. Marcus moves to the squat rack. The man in the hoodie walks toward the back wall. He's near the camera, reaches up. 6:03 a.m. Camera goes black. When it comes back online at 6:08 a.m., Marcus is dead on the floor. The man in the hoodie is gone. Foster checks every other camera for that 4-minute window. Hallway camera, nothing. Front desk camera, nothing. Locker room cameras, nothing. The man disappeared, but Foster knows he didn't leave through the front. The external camera would have caught him. There's only one other option: the back exit. Emergency door, no camera coverage. Foster goes to the back exit, checks the alarm system. Emergency exits are supposed to trigger alarms when opened, but the log shows no alarm at 6:03 a.m. or 6:04 or 6:05. Someone disabled it. Foster steps outside. The back exit leads to an alley. No cameras, no witnesses. The killer disabled the alarm, disabled the camera, killed Marcus, and walked out the back. Premeditated, calculated, professional. Foster digs into Marcus Webb's background, looking for motive. Marcus was a software engineer at CyberShield Incorporated cybersecurity firm. He'd worked there 6 years. Good employee. No complaints. No conflicts. Personal life? Quiet. Not married. No girlfriend. Lived alone in a small apartment. Foster interviews Marcus's coworkers. Everyone says the same thing. Nice guy. Kept to himself. Hard worker. But then Foster talks to Marcus's supervisor, James Brennan. James hesitates when asked if Marcus had any problems at work. Foster pushes. "What aren't you telling me?" James lowers his voice. 3 months ago, Marcus came to me. Said he discovered something in the company's internal system. Financial discrepancies. Money being moved. Hidden accounts. Foster leans forward. "What kind of money?" $2.3 million over 18 months. Transferred to offshore accounts. Marcus traced it. Said someone in upper management was embezzling. "Did Marcus report it?" James shakes his head. "I told him to document everything first, gather evidence. Then we'd go to the board together." "Did he?" "He was working on it. Had files, spreadsheets, proof." Foster's pulse quickens. "Where are those files now?" "I don't know. Marcus kept them on an external drive. Said he didn't trust the company's servers." Foster immediately gets a warrant. Searches Marcus's apartment. They find the external drive in a locked drawer, encrypted. Forensics breaks the encryption, opens the files. Inside, 18 months of financial records, wire transfers, shell companies, offshore accounts, and one name appears repeatedly as the authorized signature: Trevor Hahn, Chief Financial Officer. Trevor Hahn, 47 years old, married, 2 kids, respected, Trusted. Stealing $2.3 million. And Marcus Webb was about to expose him. Foster brings Trevor Hahn in for questioning. Trevor arrives with his lawyer, confident, calm. Foster shows him the footage. The man in the hoodie. Do you recognize this person? Trevor barely glances. No. Foster shows him the financial records, the transfers, the offshore accounts. Marcus Webb discovered you were embezzling. He had proof. Days before he was going to report you, he's murdered. Want to explain that? Trevor doesn't flinch. I want to see this alleged proof. His lawyer interjects. My client has never embezzled anything. This is a fishing expedition. Foster plays the weight room footage. The moment the camera goes black, someone who knew the gym's layout disabled that camera. Someone who knew Marcus's routine. Someone with a lot to lose. Trevor smiles. Detective, I've never been to that gym in my life. Foster pulls out his phone, shows Trevor a photo. It's from Marcus's external drive. An email sent from Marcus to Trevor. Subject, we need to talk about the discrepancies. Dated June 15th. 3 days before the murder. Trevor's smile fades. The email reads, I know what you've been doing. I have proof. Meet me at PowerFit Gym Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. We can resolve this quietly, or I go to the board. Your choice. Trevor sent a reply. I'll be there. Foster leans back. You just said you've never been to that gym. Trevor's lawyer jumps in. This meeting doesn't prove my client committed murder. Foster nods. You're right, but I have something else. He pulls out a plastic evidence bag. Inside, a baseball cap. PowerFit Gym logo. We found this in the dumpster behind the gym. Has your client's DNA on the sweatband. Trevor's face goes white. Foster continues. We also pulled your credit card records. June 17th, 1 day before the murder. You purchased a membership to PowerFit Gym. Online. Used a fake name. Paid cash at the front desk to activate it. Trevor's lawyer tries to speak. Trevor cuts him off. I want to make a deal. Trevor Hahn admits everything. He'd been embezzling for 18 months. Small amounts at first, then larger. $2.3 million total. Gambling debts. Bad investments. Desperate. When Marcus sent that email, Trevor panicked. If Marcus went to the board, Trevor would lose everything. His job, his reputation, his family. He'd go to prison. Trevor decided Marcus had to die. He purchased the gym membership using a fake name, David Cross. Paid cash, no trail. June 17th, day before the murder, Trevor visited the gym, scouted the layout, identified the cameras, found the emergency exit, disabled the alarm. June 18th, 5:31 a.m. Trevor arrived, hoodie and cap to obscure his face, waited in the weight room. When Marcus arrived, Trevor stayed in the corner, pretended to stretch. He waited until Marcus was focused. Earbuds in, lifting weights. Trevor walked to the camera, reached up, disconnected it. Then he grabbed the 45-pound dumbbell. Marcus never heard him coming. Trevor struck him from behind. Once. Hard. Marcus dropped instantly. Trevor checked for a pulse. None. He reconnected the camera, set it on a 4-minute delay to give himself time. Walked out the back exit, got in his car parked 2 blocks away, drove home, showered, changed, went to work. By 9 a.m., he was in a meeting, acting normal. Foster asks the question everyone once answered. Why meet him at all? Why not just ignore the email? Trevor looks down. I thought I could convince him, offer him money, something. I didn't plan to kill him until I saw him that morning. Saw how confident he was. I knew he wouldn't stay quiet. Foster shakes his head. You killed a man over money you stole. Trevor's voice cracks. I killed him because I was a coward, and now my life is over anyway. September 9th, 2024. Trial begins. Trevor Hahn pleads not guilty. Despite the confession, his lawyer argues coercion, claims police pressured him. The confession is inadmissible. Judge disagrees. Confession stands. Prosecution presents the evidence. The security footage, the man in the hoodie, the disabled camera, the financial records, Marcus's external drive, the $2.3 million embezzled, the email exchange, Trevor agreeing to meet Marcus, the baseball cap with Trevor's DNA, Trevor's gym membership under a fake name, cell phone records placing Trevor near the gym at 5:31 a.m., the confession. Defense argues reasonable doubt, claims someone else could have worn Trevor's cap, someone else could have disabled the camera. But then the prosecution plays the full security footage. External camera, 6:09 a.m. A man exits through the front door, not the back. He's wearing different clothes than the man in the hoodie. Jeans, t-shirt, no cap. But when the prosecutor pauses the frame, zooms in on the man's face, the courtroom gasps. It's Trevor Hahn, clear as day. The prosecutor explains. Trevor changed clothes in the locker room after the murder, put the hoodie and cap in his gym bag, walked out the front door like a regular member. He thought he was being clever, thought the external camera wouldn't matter because he looked different. He forgot one thing. His face was visible. The jury sees it. Trevor Hahn entering at 5:31 a.m. in a hoodie. Trevor Hahn exiting at 6:09 a.m. in regular clothes. Same person, same face. Defense has no response. Jury deliberates 2 hours. Guilty. First-degree murder. October 3rd, 2024. Sentencing. Life without parole. Trevor shows no emotion, just stares ahead. As they lead him away, he glances at the courtroom screen, still showing the security footage. The 47-second clip of him entering the gym, face partially hidden, thinking he was invisible. He wasn't. Marcus Webb's family files a civil suit against CyberShield Incorporated. Company failed to detect the embezzlement, failed to protect Marcus when he reported it. Settlement, $4.7 million. The $2.3 million Trevor stole, recovered, returned to the company. Trevor Hahn's wife files for divorce, takes the kids, changes their last name. Trevor sits in prison. Appeals denied. But here's the detail that haunts Detective Foster. During the investigation, Foster reviewed Trevor's entire gym visit frame by frame. He noticed something. After Trevor disabled the weight room camera at 6:03 a.m., there's a 4-minute gap. Camera comes back online at 6:08 a.m. Marcus is already dead. But Foster pulled the audio from the front desk camera. It has a microphone. At 6:04 a.m., you can hear a sound, distant, muffled. It's a voice, Marcus's voice. One word, why? Then a loud crack, the dumbbell hitting skull, then silence. Marcus saw Trevor coming, had time to ask one question, why? Trevor never answered, just swung. Foster played that audio in court. The jury heard Marcus's last word. 3 jurors cried. Foster later told reporters, Marcus Webb did everything right. He discovered a crime. He documented it. He tried to handle it professionally, and he was murdered for it. The security footage saved this case. Without it, Trevor walks. Without it, Marcus's murder goes unsolved. 47 seconds of footage. That's all it took to catch a killer. The PowerFit Gym still operates. New management, enhanced security. They installed 6 additional cameras, every blind spot covered. The back emergency exit now has a camera and a secondary alarm system. The weight room where Marcus died, members avoid it. Too many memories. Rachel Gomez, the woman who found Marcus, quit, couldn't go back. She gave one interview after the trial. I think about that morning constantly. I was 25 feet away in the yoga studio. If I'd walked to the weight room 3 minutes earlier, would he still be alive? Or would Trevor have killed me too? The footage showed Trevor leaving at 6:09. I arrived at 6:05. We were in that building together for 4 minutes. I heard the locker room door close. That was him, changing clothes, hiding evidence. I was feet away from a murderer and didn't know it. Security experts analyzed the case, published findings. Trevor Hahn's mistake was assuming he could outsmart the cameras. He disabled one but forgot about the others. The entrance camera caught him coming and going. Different clothes, same face. Modern security systems have overlapping coverage for this exact reason. Disable one camera, 3 others still see you. Marcus Webb's death was preventable. If Cyber Shield had proper oversight, the embezzlement would have been caught. Marcus wouldn't have needed to investigate, wouldn't have sent that email, wouldn't have been at that gym. One man's greed, one man's courage, one man's murder. June 18th, 2024, 5:47 a.m. Security footage shows Marcus Webb walking into PowerFit Gym. He had 23 minutes to live. The man who killed him was already inside, waiting, watching. Trevor Hahn disabled the camera, grabbed the dumbbell, struck from behind, then walked out the front door. Changed clothes, different appearance, same face. That's what convicted him. 47 seconds of external footage. One clear shot of his face. Trevor thought he was invisible. He wasn't. Marcus Webb was 34 years old. He exposed a thief and paid with his life. Trevor Hahn will die in prison. The $2.3 million he stole, recovered. The life he took, gone forever. Security cameras don't lie. They see everything, remember everything. And in this case, they delivered justice. Watch the people around you. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Drop a comment below. Would you have caught Trevor on that footage? Would you have seen the pattern? And if you want more cases where security cameras caught killers in the act, hit that subscribe button. Because sometimes, the truth is recorded in 47 seconds. And once it's on camera, there's no escape.